you're watching Reality with Mimi. Y'all, please excuse my quarantine hair. I'm sorry. It looks kind of bad. I had to wash it and twist it again, do something to it. And I tried to throw on my wig, but that didn't work either. But anyway, y'all just gonna have to bear with me. All right. So I see you guys watching. You're watching, but you're not subscribing. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, pretty please. Watch. If you want to like it. Subscribe to my channel. If you like watching reality shows and you enjoy my reviews, just subscribe. Okay, you guys? So I'm going to review Real Housewives, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and also I'm going to review Black Ink Crew. Okay, so let's start off with Real Housewives. So this week, you guys, it was kind of sappy, like a lot of talking. Really, there was no like big group event or anything that the girls went to, but some key things that happened in the episode. Kandi was talking to Kenya about some issues she's having in her marriage and with Todd and everything. Todd is basically saying, look, we don't spend enough time together. You're filming The Shy, and when you do come home, you're doing other things. You're with your friends. You're doing other events and hosting stuff and all of that. He's just like, we need some more time. And Kandi is like, she gets emotional. This was last week that they talked about it. She gets emotional and stuff. So this episode, she's talking to Kenya about it. And I'm like, Kenya? That's who you supposed to talk to about it? And y'all, when did Kandi and Kenya get so tight? I'm confused. But anyway, she decides to talk to Kenya about that, and she starts crying and stuff. And Kenya, on her one-on-one confessional, she was like, I just wish I had a man like Todd. I wish my man was more like Todd, you know, blah, blah, blah. So Portia and Dennis, you guys, so basically Portia and Dennis, they're back together. Portia was talking to Dennis about moving all of his stuff back in the house, because she's like, how is going to be a relationship and spend time together if you're not all the way back moved in? And Dennis is like, well, I don't know about moving my stuff back in, because you might kick me out again and throw my stuff out, and I don't know if I want to go through that and all that. Portia, I love Portia. Like, she's one of my favorite cast members. But Portia, Dennis is no good, boo-boo. He is no good. He will give you all the excuses in the world, continue to do what he want to do. Bachelor pad in Atlanta, okay? He's going to continue doing what he wants to do, and that's just what it is. And that's why he doesn't want to move in. He wants to continue doing whatever the fuck he does in Atlanta, okay? He does not want to move in. So then they start talking about the wedding and stuff, and Dennis is like, I don't want a wedding. We want a wedding paid for people who, you know, don't even care about us like that. I feel you on that, Dennis, but invite people who care about you. That's who the wedding is for, you guys, and them, the people that have supported y'all. I just feel like you making excuses about everything. And then he starts talking about a prenup. You know, we need a prenup and all this, and a wedding. And he's like, why don't you just pay for the wedding? And Portia like, what? So she gets up and she gets extra petty. So obviously she bakes some cookies or something. So she proceeds to take all of the cookies and put it in the napkin and take it with her upstairs. So Dennis is like, I can't get no cookies. Y'all watch.
No. Cookie? No, you don't need no cookies. You don't need no cookies. You want to eat all the cookies. You don't need to get a cut for your cookies. You eat that. Dennis can't have a cookie out that jar and nowhere else, okay? No cookies for you, hot dog man.
Yo, what's up? Yo, B, why you fronting on me like that?
You're being bad. You don't get to take any more shots.
So that was so petty of Portia, but it was funny. Okay, so later, it's a scene with Nene and Greg. It's like their anniversary or something, and it's a little boring, y'all, but you know, they're older. So anyway, I don't know if y'all caught this, but I think it was last episode, Nene was talking about how much stuff her and Greg have been through the years of marriage, and she was like, me bringing up like having an open marriage, and I'm like, bitch, who you fooling? Like, your marriage was probably open from the beginning on your end because, you know, Greg is your sugar daddy and you met him in a strip club. I feel like that's how that went. And, you know, he just took care of you. And you've always done what you want to do. So the marriage has always been open for you. Okay? You just wanted it to be a little bit more open. But anyway, they had their little moment or whatever. So Kandi's telling Todd, like, look, we need to talk to a therapist about our problems, you know, before it gets bigger, which is really mature of her. And Todd agrees. So the therapist come. Y'all look at the therapist. Ooh, okay. You can counsel me. So anyway, so the therapist is talking to them, and Kandi's basically like, she feels like most of their arguments stem from work related issues, and Todd is saying how he feels that their relationship sometimes feels like a business partnership, and he doesn't like that, and he just feels like she needs to make more time. And Kandi starts crying per usual. I mean, I understand like leaving money for your kids or whatever, but it's like, I mean, you gotta sit down sometimes, Kandi, Lord. And then when you come home for 1 or 2 days, you're off doing this and off doing that. You ain't gotta do everything. Like, turn down some shit. Like, you acting like you hurting for money. You able to turn down something in order to like cultivate your marriage? Come on. Because it's going to end up in a divorce. That's what happened on Real Housewives this week. Yeah, like I say, it wasn't that much. It was kind of sappy. It wasn't, you know, any drama or anything like that. So, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So, some interesting things that happened. You guys may remember it was in the blogs all over social media and TV and stuff about Sierra's daughter getting jumped at school by this girl that she was already have a problem with, it already had a fight with, I believe, and the girl's mom actually came to the school and started fighting Sierra's daughter with her own daughter. So they basically kind of jumped the girl. And so Sierra was talking, and she's like, you know, how did they even let her in the school and blah blah blah. And she was talking to her daughter's dad, Shooter. And so it's a sad situation. That's really, really a sad day when a child's parent have to come and fight a child, have to fight your daughter battles because your daughter probably was whipping her ass and she felt some type of way about it. But don't you ever put your hands on my, if somebody ever put their hands on my, I don't have a child yet, but if somebody ever put their hands on my child, it's going to be a problem, okay? And so we know that Sierra must get bad, and she had this problem with Carly and started this fight with Carly. But when this stuff went down, she was kind of like a little bit too calm for me. I mean, you jumping on Carly for this and that, but when this lady come and jump your daughter, you like, yeah, and I don't think, you know, where all that smoke you had with Carly? Where is it? Because I have a whole lot of smoke if that was my child. And then Rashida is planning like this ski trip, and then she went on a ski trip saying the girl needed some time and all this, and you know, like she not really all that bothered. But anyway, so Jack holds a panel about human trafficking, right? And so Akbar comes and he's holding it with his fiance now, and he asks Alexis Sky to be a part of it, and she tells her story a little bit how she ran away at the age of 15 or 16, and then she ended up being held hostage and was sex trafficked or whatever to men. And you know, she was talking about, you know, a lot of people don't know, but she decides to come out with it to help others and stuff like that. And she feels like this is a lot of reason why she's angry a lot and she has all this drama going on. And I really, you know, I'm glad that she was able to acknowledge that that's where some of her, you know, drama is coming from, the trauma that she has had in her life. You know, like she recognizes that. So big ups to Alexis Sky. I know I'll be talking about you sounding remedial. You do. But, it's good that you recognize, where your problem's coming from, and maybe you should start getting some counseling or something like that. In this episode, there are a few scenes with Bambi. She keeps talking about how she doesn't feel well and she feels sick and this and that, and well, now the whole world knows, because it was all over social media and stuff. She's pregnant with her second child. So we already know, skip all that, fast forward to, oh, I'm pregnant, Todd up. Oh, I feel so, all this. But congratulations, Bambi, congratulations. So Scrap De Leon's mom, I forgot her name. She comes by Scrap's new place. He has a new place, and him and his sister are like unpacking and stuff. And so she comes in with 2 braids. I mean, it looked like she ready for war. Like she ain't got a wig on, like she ready to go. And y'all, she pulled out a portable blood pressure machine, talking about she wants to see how far she can go to date. I died. That was funny. So she pulls out this machine, yeah, and it's so funny. Y'all watch.
I'm good. So I brought my high blood pressure thing because I need to know how far I can go today. I got some stuff I got to say to Cheyenne.
You carry this with you?
I have to because I've been up. I treated Cheyenne like she is my own blood, and I can't even believe the disrespect that she's shown me in return. This not just about a phone bill. This is about Cheyenne's nasty ass attitude. She came at me so reckless. It's 180 over 124.
It's too high.
180 over 124? You need to be in somebody's hospital, boo-boo. That's not good. All right? But anyway, apparently she has a problem with Scrap's sister because she ran up a cell phone bill and never paid her back and all this and all that. And she just have a nasty attitude. And then she knows about Scrap's sister talking to Shooter, so she airs that out. And, it's just hood tells, like, the whole family is real hood. There's some real hood stuff going on. But it just killed me that lady pulled out a blood pressure machine. Now, I didn't review last week's episode, but I don't know what's worse. Her pulling out the blood pressure machine or Scrappy Mama D pulling out a fake obituary of Bambi's mom. Like, I got a picture of it, y'all. Look. It says No Heaven Drive and Reverend I Don't Give a Fuck. Like, I think the obituary works. Yeah, because Mama D goes real far. But these old ladies need to sit down, okay? And let their children be up to the foolishness because they just do too much. Too much. I hope that check is real nice because y'all looking like some old fools, okay? So Black Ink Crew. Last time, remember you guys, the landlord was trying to raise the rent on the 113th shop. That's his first shop, or kick them out. And so like Caesar had this whole fit and everything, like throwing a table and all that. So what ended up happening is they ended up having a rally. On last episode, they had a rally to get some signatures. He's trying to turn it into kind of a landmark type thing. So now he's waiting for more signatures, and it may take like 2 weeks, but the landlord can still kick them out, and he's trying to raise the rent and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what's going on with the shop. So Walt and Jess are in Hawaii. They decide to just go to Hawaii and get married. And so Caesar is like, yo, we can't go because we need to stay here and focus on the shop and blah, 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 blah. And so he ends up talking to his mom later, and his mom like convincing him, like, oh, that's your friend. Walt is really your friend. If it was you, he'll be there for you. So why you can't be there for him? And so Caesar just thinking about it or whatever. Everyone finds out that Teddy posted this thing with this chick. He doesn't show the girl's face, but it's like emojis like about marriage and a baby and all that. So they start questioning Teddy, especially, of course, Donna and Tati. But Tati like, are you married? Yes or no? She feels some type of way. She heated. But he basically like, this is my life and it's none of y'all business, basically. So later they show him and the girl like out on a date, the girl that he's dating. And apparently he's been seeing her for a long time. Y'all watch the clip.
A secret because it's very valuable to me. But we've been together so long, it's like I don't feel I need to hide it anymore. The reason I wear this ring is a constant reminder to myself to not this up. But I'm currently not married and she's currently not pregnant.
So how long have y'all been talking? Throughout the whole time you fucked Jada, who used to be on the show, you fucking Tati. You know, how long y'all been together? She done been with you through all this. And then he's talking about he have on a ring to remind him not to mess up. Nigga, if you need a ring, an object, an item to tell you not to mess up, then you don't need to be in a fucking relationship anyway. And you already know what's gonna happen. A ring not go, oh, I have a ring. I can't talk to you. Cut it out. That's ridiculous, Teddy. You're gonna continue being a dog that you are. You know, but the girls allow you to do it, so keep doing your thing. Of course, the crew ends up showing up in Hawaii to surprise Walt and Jess. I love Jess. Like, she's so cool. And I love Walt. I mean, they both cool. The crew arrives to support him, of course. And Tati is so fucking drunk when she lands in Hawaii. Like, how much did you drink pre-boarding the plane, during the flight? Like, she's so fucked up. Like, they go to this restaurant. She starts throwing up. And y'all watch.
How you feel? I'm good. I'm straight. Who's this? What is this? Who's this?
That's pasta, spaghetti, and scallops and shrimp.
You feel better, don't you?
Really, Tati? She probably just fucked up because of what she heard about Teddy. Like, the girl is distraught. But Tati always drunk. Like, every episode, she's always drunk. So they surprised Walt and Jess at this Hawaiian themed luau dinner thing. And, like, Walt looks high as shit. Y'all look. He looks high. I think the whole crew, like, they be high. But, yeah, so he supposedly invited O'Shea and Kitty and all these people that Caesar supposedly don't fuck with no more. So that's supposed to be the whole drama-filled thing. You know, they gotta bring the drama. And that's what's gonna happen next episode. So, you guys, I hope you watch, like, subscribe to my channel. Follow me at reality, that's REALITEA _with_Mimi MIMI on Instagram. Follow me on IG. And also subscribe to my channel, Reality with Mimi. And I hope to see you guys next week. Toodles, stay safe.